Hi everybody, it's Tina. Let's get this. I'm going to be putting you guys up here in 1 second. But let me just, I'm a few minutes early. So let's just chat and hang out. And just when you pop on here, say hello. Hey Roberta. Hey Chris. Let me just get my stuff, guys. Hold on. Okay, I'm still here. This is a fun angle, huh? Hi Julie. I'm a few minutes early. We're gonna chat. It's a little weird because my camera is kind of way up high, but this could totally work. And then in a minute, I'm gonna put you right here. Let's see, what's in the way? Oh, my shelf. That's a shelf. Okay, so in a few minutes, I'm gonna put you on my stand and you're gonna look down, but I wanna chat with you guys face to face. Good morning, Kathy. Hi, Teresa. Good morning, you guys. Might be a little bit like afternoon for you. I need to take the comments off my phone, but I'm so afraid to touch my phone because it's literally like this little thing that you see right here is like my shelf. Oh, it might be ink pads. Oh, it's ink pads. I can totally move them. Wow. Oh, I'm so excited to find this angle. I think this is going to work for some things. Awesome. Okay. So the only weird thing is that my comments are down here and you guys are up here. So it's okay. Thank you guys. Thanks, Daisy. Good morning. Ooh, 32 degrees, Roberta. Thanks, Debbie. I miss you guys too. So some of you may know, some of you may not know, I'm here in California where we have just been dealing with craziness. We've had a lot of power outages. Thankfully, my power came on kind of in the middle of all of it. We didn't know if we would get power back. Originally, we weren't supposed to get power back until like today or tomorrow. And luckily, ours came back on, I want to say Tuesday night. No, Tuesday morning. No, I'm lying. Yeah, Tuesday morning, our power was back on, and we were scheduled to go to have another power outage on Tuesday at 4 p.m. Luckily, we were right outside of the area, and we did not lose power on Tuesday night. So that was good. So if you're unsure of why that's happening in California, it's because California is stupid. That's my take on it. But it is because when the winds get high, they turn this is a new thing. They just recently started. They turn the power off so that if the wind blows any power lines over, they will not cause a fire. Right? That's the basic idea of it. However, there's fires that have been started by generators and there's a whole slew of issues, right? It's craziness. It is absolute craziness. I know Chris, who's on here, we live about 15 minutes apart. She lives like 15 minutes kind of higher in elevation than me. And she just got power back yesterday afternoon. She literally was without power for like 6 days, which is stupid. Isn't it just the most stupid thing ever? I said to a friend, who goes camping? Like, who goes camping and does this for real? Like, for fun? Like, no hot water, I'm such a baby. Like, I'm such a baby when it comes to that kind of stuff. And I was like, it is crazy. For all of you guys that go camping, you're amazing. Because I can't do it. Cannot do it. Yeah, Roberta said that she had 35-mile-per-hour winds yesterday. Here's the deal. Here's the way I feel about it. Our power company here in California, it's like one company. It's not like lots of little companies. It's like one big company. They have a huge monopoly, and they have been the cause of fires over the last few years, and tons of people have sued them. And so I think that it's like, okay, well, we don't want to get sued anymore and we don't want to get blamed for the fires, so we'll just turn everybody's power off and then nobody can blame us. I don't know if that's what the deal is, but it's what it feels like. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. It's craziness. So I'm so thankful to have power again. Every morning I wake up and I'm like, every morning since we've had the power back on, and I take a hot shower and I'm so thankful. So, but in the middle of all that, the kids were out of school because they cancel school. When we don't have power, they cancel school. And if, the thing is that if one school in our district does not have power and cannot function, they cancel school for the whole district. So what's crazy is where we are, we've missed a couple of the power outages just because we're right on the like line of where they turn the power off. But lots of our school districts are higher up in elevation, and so then the kids don't go to school. So they've missed so much school because of it. And then on top of like all of that, you guys want to know what else happened to us? We had plumbing problems. So we found roots and pipes that are running under our house. And so we've been dealing with not being able to use our plumbing on top of it. So when it rains, it pours, right? I'm with you, Daisy. I dislike the camping. I'm not a camping kind of person. You're right. I'm a room service kind of person. That's the kind of person I am. So it has just been a lot of stuff happening, kids being home, plumbing problems, no power, all of that. And so I took this week off. I announced last week that I was just going to take the week off and not try to stress about all of the things that had to happen. So I think it was the best decision, because I struggled a little bit. And then, there is a close friend of mine lost a family member, and I grew up with her family. And so it's been hard this week knowing that was coming, and it happened yesterday. And it just has been a lot this week, I guess. Like, it's just been a lot. So I'm so glad we're into November and things are returning to normal a little bit. Yes, it is. Luckily, the first time the power went out, Teresa was just saying it's expensive when you lose your power and then you lose all your food. The first time that happened to us, because we did not know, like we went grocery shopping and then they told us like the next day, like, oh, a power outage is coming. And so, that was really miserable. But the last few times we've known that like they could do this and that it was going to happen. And so like we just didn't have any food in the house. Yeah. And we live, pretty far from things. Yeah. So, things are sort of back to normal. It's beginning of November and I have a lot to share with you guys. But I wanted to talk to you guys face to face for a minute. I have my tea. I have some tea. And then look what I'm having for breakfast, you guys. Pretzels. It just is what's happening. So let's chat a little bit. We have some new product. I have a new class that is out. And then I have some fun things going on. So now that we've kind of chatted and I've said hello and how much I missed you guys, let's go ahead and I'm going to put you on here. So it's going to be just a minute. We're going to have a little bit of a transition while I flip the camera and put it here in my stand. And then I'm going to show you guys some stuff. I have some brand new product to show you and I have some, fun things happening. So let's get up close and personal. Let's turn the camera around. Okay. Let's flip the camera back around. Okay. And then let's put you guys right here. Sorry guys. Sorry. I'm trying to do this as less bumpy as possible. Okay. So let's get another light on and you guys see a whole bunch of stuff happening here. If you guys are watching on YouTube, I'm putting this on YouTube right away. I'm going to pop it up so all the information gets out there right away. So welcome if you're on YouTube and you're watching. Right? Breakfast of Champions, right? Okay, so the first thing we're going to chat about is the new trimmer. So this is available for you guys starting today. Like it's available to order today. Okay, so we have, I just have the little flyer that Stampin' Up gave us. The trimmer is $25. Okay, and the item number is right here. It is item number 152392. I have a fun thing for you guys. So I have a goal of, this is just a personal thing I'm doing. This has nothing to do with anything that's going on or any, you know, Stampin' Up thing or team thing or anything. This is just something that I am doing for fun. I would love for 40 people to have this new trimmer. I love this new trimmer. Are there things that I'm getting used to? Absolutely. Would I say in the very beginning, like, oh, I like my old trimmer better? Yeah, because I was more familiar with it. However, after using the trimmer, I've used it quite a bit. I really do love this trimmer. I think it is a really, really great trimmer for a really great price. So my goal this month as we launch this trimmer and as it's being released is I would love for 40 people to have it. So I have a little checkbox here. If you purchase a trimmer, you will get your name in the box. Fun, right? You'll get your name in the box, and then if I meet my goal, I will pick somebody to get a $45 shopping spree. Okay? And if I meet the goal and I get 40 of them, every single person who bought a trimmer is going to get something fun from me. Okay? So if you've already ordered this morning, don't worry, your name will get in the box if you've already ordered the trimmer. I check when people order from me, I always look over what they've ordered, and so I will be checking that. You can send me an email. You can send me an email and let me know, hey, I ordered the trimmer if you want. But I promise I'll be tracking it, and I'll be sharing with you guys through the month. So all through the month, you're going to see this. You're going to see the chart, and you are going to see how my progress on it. And then if you're not familiar with the new trimmer coming out, it is available. I got it last month. It was available to demonstrators. Okay, so let's go over just a few things about the trimmer. It's $25, which is an amazing price. It is, you know, a lightweight trimmer. You know, listen, this isn't a Coach trimmer. It's not a $300 trimmer. Like, you know, there's been some discussions on some Stampin' Up groups this morning about this trimmer, and y'all know I love sharing my opinion and I love letting people know how I feel about things, and so I've been right in the middle of it. And some of the comments, the first thing I want you guys to know right up front is the blades, the refill blades are not available yet, and I don't want anybody to freak out about that, because I know that with our old trimmer, we've been in a situation where y'all have had the trimmer and you couldn't get the blades, and it's been frustrating. That's not the case with this trimmer, I promise you. The blades are on their way. Last month, there was a lot of discussion from the Stampin' Up! Home office about what demonstrators wanted, if they wanted the trimmer released without the blades being available right away, or if they wanted, if us demonstrators wanted the trimmer released without being able to get the refills, the blade refills right away, like right off the bat. I, along with a lot of other demonstrators, just wanted to get the trimmer to you guys. The blade on this trimmer is fantastic. It is a very, very deep blade. It is nothing like the blade that we had on the old trimmer. I'm trying to pop this out without slicing my hand or ruining my nails. This blade is super deep. So with that said, you are going to be able to cut a lot of paper. You're not going to have to worry, I promise. By the time you actually need a blade replacement, they will be in the warehouse. Stampin' Up! Will have received them. Okay, so there's lots of demonstrators who've tested this out and who have cut hundreds of pieces of cardstock. I just saw a gal today who said she had cut over 200 pieces of cardstock, and the blade was just starting to where she was noticing it like probably needed to be changed. Okay, so this is somebody who is prepping for classes, cutting kits, and using this trimmer. As just an average crafter that you're cutting your stuff, you're going to be totally fine. Okay, so I've already had a message this morning about why can't I get blades, or is this going to be a problem or an issue? And I promise you it's not. It's not. I mean, I can just guarantee you 1,000% if for whatever reason you got this trimmer and you absolutely wore out your blade before you were able to get them, all you have to do is contact me and I will take care of you. Okay? I promise you 1,000% it's not going to be an issue with the blade. Okay? So I've still enjoyed having my washi tape on here. I just put fresh washi tape on here because I was doing a project and I just used my washi tape to mark where I needed to cut things. So that it's been amazing. I'm getting used to the lip being here and not being able to slide my paper out. I'm getting used to sliding it this way, right? So totally fine. So I would love your guys' support in this fun just thing that I'm doing. And I love giving back to you guys when you do that, when you support what I'm doing. And I just think it would be fun to be able to sell 40 of these and give away a shopping spree and send everybody some happy mail. Okay. So I'll be keeping you updated on this. Okay. So if you have any questions about the trimmer, let me know. Okay, so the next thing is we have some brand new products, and I want to share this product with you. Let's take a look at the flyer that Stampin' Up gave us. Oh, good. I'm glad, Brenda, that you like the idea. I thought it's been really helpful. I just did it at first to cover up the extra measurements that were confusing to me, but it has actually turned out to be a really great way to mark things especially when I'm doing 3D items, because you guys know I struggle with 3D items and I've had to create a couple this last month, and it was fantastic to be able to just mark on that washi tape where my marks were that I needed to cut. So I hope you guys will be able to use that idea. So this is the Christmastime Is Here suite of product. Now, this is available starting today. This is amazing, you guys. I love this stuff. I'm going to show you guys some of it. My host code for the month is this right here. It just changed. That's why, Elizabeth. It's on my website on the sidebar, and then it's in a couple of these things that I posted, and then it should be in the description of this video. It just changed today for the new month. So this is what it is. Hopefully you were able to write that down. And you can always place your order. If you cannot find my host code, you can place your order and then just let me know and I'll fix it on the back end. I never want you guys to be hung up on not being able to get an order in. Because you can't find that. I know how it is when I'm trying to get something ordered and it's like you have to find something or you've got to wait for something and then you get busy and you don't get it ordered, and it can be a nightmare. Okay, so this is the Christmastime Is Here suite. Now there's a couple different ways you can order this. You can get the bundle of every single thing that they released, and it's $112.50. You get designer paper, you get 2 stamp sets, you get dies, ribbon, glimmer dots, and a bracelet. Okay, if you want to just get everything and you just don't want to have to put in all of the items, you can do that, okay? Or you can get the stamp set and the dies together and you'll save 10%. And then these are the items. So we have the stamp set, the designer paper, the dies, the glimmer dots, and the ribbon. I want to show you guys this stuff in person, okay? So here's the stamp set. It's a double set. So this is a large set, okay? And my dies are right in here because I just couldn't find my envelopes, my clear envelopes, but I just found them, thankfully. I was moving stuff around this week and I found them. So my dies are in here. But you can see that this is a large cling stamp here, and it's the rose. You can color it. And then over here, we have all these other pieces to this stamp set, and these are photopolymer. These are distinctive stamps, which means when you stamp this, you're going to get a beautiful image without having to do any layering, okay? Which is really nice. And then there's the dies right in here. It has some great label type images, and then you can cut the rose out, and then it has some other pieces here. Okay, so then here's the gold glitter dots. They're just like our other gold dots. Hey, Bobby. But they're gold, and I love them. And then here is the designer paper. Now, I have 2 packs of this designer paper because I love it. Oh, here they are. And then you can see I've cut out a bunch of these roses. So the great thing is that the die works with this rose as well here on the paper. So this rose right here, the dies match, and you can cut this out, and then you can fussy cut this out, and I've done both. I've used the die, and then I've done some fussy cutting, and you see I just have it here with my paper so I don't lose it. This paper is gorgeous. It has gold foiling, so it looks like you've embossed and then colored. It has great colors. And then you get, let me see, you get 4 sheets of each design. Okay, so there's 12 sheets, and then you get 4 sheets of each, which is really nice for when you're designing stuff. And then, like I said, I have 2 packs of this. So there's this, and again, this is foiled. And then there's this design. There's this design here. Is that the only designs? What did I say? You get, I gotta look at my sheet. 4 each. So where's my other design? Okay, and then there's this design here. And then this is the same as the top piece. So I really love this paper. I think it is gorgeous. I love the foiling on one side and then the simple designs on the other. So the paper you're gonna love. Now the great thing is that Stampin' Up! Is offering all of these items separately. So you don't have to get them together if you don't want. It's not like it's a melody of product where you have to get everything. I did not get the ribbon. I wish I would have. I probably will throw that on an order here soon. And then I love the bracelet as well. It's a charm bracelet. So it has the image of the rose, and then it has a little Stampin' Up! Logo on it. So this month, my ordering special, you guys know that is one of my focuses this year, is having some kind of ordering special each month, and then doing some kind of class each month. So this month, my class is going to be using this product. And it is going to be a quick and cute card class to go. I will be making 4 different cards with you. You will get the card kit. So just like my other, I hesitated to call this a mini class because I'm also going to include 8 free bonus projects. And so you will get the Simply Sweet Stampers PDF tutorial, which features 8 projects using this suite of product. So that's the only reason I didn't call it a mini class, but this will work just like my mini classes. You'll get 4 different cards. You'll get a card kit that will include envelopes. You will get a video to create each of the cards, and then you will get the PDF for it. Now, if you place a $100 order with me this month, you're going to get the card class for free, which means you'll get the card kit. So you'll actually get all the pieces to make the kit, to make the cards, with the exception of the designer paper. Okay? No, wait, I'm sorry. You'll get the entire class for free. You'll get a fourth of a pack of designer paper. That's why I did that. And then you will get the card kits and the envelopes. The only thing you won't get if you get the card class for free is you don't get the stamp set. And you'll need the stamp set to complete the cards. But you will actually get a fourth of a pack of designer paper for free. So that's if you place a $100 order. So if you want to take the class and you don't want to just purchase the class, you can get it for free by just placing a $100 order. Use the host code. Does that make sense, you guys? I kind of fumbled through that, and I'm sorry. Brenda said, what, the ribbon queen didn't get the ribbon? I know, I didn't think that it was... pictures never do it justice, right? And I didn't think it was like anything spectacular, like the gold ribbon. I was like, like it's like gold ribbon, like, right? I have gold ribbon. But then I've seen it in person. Of course it's gorgeous. It's shimmery. It's the perfect kind of ribbon for tying bows. Like, it's not flimsy. So I do regret getting it. Never ever leave the ribbon off, right? Right? So there's two ways you can get the class. There's a link in the description above where you can click to get the class. Okay? It's right on there. You can get the class with the product. So you'll get the stamps, the dies, and then you'll get a quarter pack of the paper and all of the things. And you just get the class right out. You don't have to worry about it. You can just get the PDF and videos. That's an option. There is also an option when you sign up for the class if you want additional product from this suite of product. I hated to limit it and make you guys place a separate order, like if you wanted other product. So there's an option that says, I'd like some more stuff. Please email me, and I'll do that. Okay? If you want to get the class for free, place an order using the host code of at least $100. The only thing you will have to make sure you purchase on your own in that order is the stamp set. You don't even need the dies. You actually don't even need the dies. If you want them, that's great. But you will need the stamp set to complete the cards. Place that $100 order and you're going to get the class for free. A fourth pack of designer paper, the card kits, the envelopes, the PDF, the videos, all of that for free. Okay, and if I've confused the heck out of you, just leave me a comment, leave me a question, send me an email. I will help you. Right? It's too early, I guess, in the morning. And I fumbled through that, so I'm sorry about that. So that is my ordering special for this month, okay? I love this. I will have the cards for you next week, and you will actually see the cards that we will be making. I just don't have those quite yet. I don't have them ready yet. Okay? So that is that. So that is a whole bunch of stuff that is going on in November. The new product that just came out, the new trimmer. Let me think if there's anything else that I can tell you about this month right now. Not that I know of offhand. Okay. So then I want to do a couple other things with you guys. I want to open Paper Pumpkin and show you guys that. And then I want to show you one more project that I'm doing. I'm going to give everybody just a minute. I'm going to have a drink of tea. Yes, Brenda, this, you can color it too. This one you can color. I'm a little scared to do that. You guys know how I feel about coloring. Slightly nervous to do that, but I think I'll give it a try. But the paper's gorgeous. If you didn't want to color it and you just wanted to use this gorgeous flower, you totally could. Okay, so let me show you guys a couple things I'm working on for this month. So this is November. We've started November, and in November, you might be familiar with the 30 Days of Thankful project that people do. Some people just post on Facebook every single day of November what they're thankful for. I have a feeling that in our community, in our here in California, we'll be seeing a lot of I'm thankful for the power being back on. So some people just post on Facebook. Some people will do a album of some kind, a mini album. That's what I'm doing. I've done this the last couple of years. Let me show you my last couple of years. So this one was 2017, and this one was 2018 last year. 2017 is the first year I did it. And you can see it's just a little mini album. And you put it together. You do what you're thankful for. Which is totally fun. This I used, this paper I used, it was from Close to My Heart, actually. A friend sent it to me, and I thought it was perfect for this. I still love this paper. I actually have some very large paper flowers that I made out of this paper right here that are all around my office. And you can see it's not, everything is not complete. Everything is not perfect. I missed a couple days. So there was that one. And then last year I did a very fall themed one. I used some paper from Echo Park, is that what it is? I still have not done my journaling, if you want to know the truth. That's what these circles are for. There's some journaling on here that I just wrote on the photos. And you can see I have sticky notes in here where I have photos. I just haven't stuck them in there yet. See, no journaling here. Oh, this was the doctor's appointment that, see, this isn't a photo, but it's a piece of paper. And this is the doctor's appointment I went to. And then I found out that I would need to have a hysterectomy, that I would be having that. And then I ended up having that in January. So see, fun times. It's not finished. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? That's not what this is about. It's not about everything being perfect, and it doesn't, you know, I'm not going to not enjoy the album just because I missed a couple days or I didn't get it completely finished. So there's that one. So this year I'm doing another one. I'm so excited about this. I started yesterday by just doing a title page, which I typically haven't done. Well, I did in this one. You can see I did in that one. Oh my heavens, Daisy, you live close to Echo Park Warehouse. Whoo, that would be a bad thing for me. I love paper. So this I just did. I'm using some really fun product that I shared that I got a little while ago. I got it from Tuesday morning. This is just all the product I've pulled from my stash. But I'm using this paper this time around. And this is from Jen Hatfield, I believe is her name. It's just a stack of paper that I had. I pulled out the pink and the black and a little bit of the blue. And then I pulled a bunch of product from my stash that are just kind of in these colors. Some cards, and I'm waiting for Silhouette to update their software, because since I did the update On my computer, my Apple update, my silhouette needs to be updated. And so I'm waiting for the developer to update that because I will be doing some things on my silhouette. The little black albums, you know, I've gotten them in several places. I actually had a customer that reached out to me years ago and had a ton of these. I don't know, she had probably like 8 of them and wanted to get rid of them and asked if I would want them and gave them to me, shipped me a big box of stuff. And then I've gotten a couple at Becky Higgins. Close to My Heart has a couple of this size. Scrapbook.com has a couple of this size. I'm just working through these black ones that I was given. So all I did to start is I just took an Allie Edward card and it says, if you think my hands are full, you should see my heart. And then I have these little wooden people and that is how it starts. And then I will dive in and I will do this. It's going to be easier for me to do this year because I have a printer at home. I have a little Canon selfie printer that prints photos, and that's always my biggest hang up with projects like this is I want to do them in the moment because I feel like I'm focused more on them than waiting and getting my photos all, you know, in a couple weeks and trying to do it. So I'm excited to do this. I think I'll just put 2019 on here and it'll be my 3rd one. I love this. I'm doing this entire album with my membership group. So I have a memory keeping membership group that is $10 a month. And this is something that I'm sharing with them. I'll be sharing on a weekly basis with them how this is going and how I'm putting it together and all of that. I just thought I would show you. It's sitting here on my desk because I started it yesterday. So I thought I would share with you guys the start of that project. They are tiny. For many years, I avoided getting involved with mini albums because I knew that I would love them so much that I would go crazy with them. And I have. Now I do 6x8 albums. I do 4x4 albums. Okay, so how cute is the box? I love that. This is part 1 of a 2-part series for Paper Pumpkin. The second part, it says, at Paper Pumpkin, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, and now you have October's wintry, wonderful cards. All you need are 24 over-the-top tags and 4 designs. So this kit will have tags in it. The great thing about tags, I don't mind when they send tags when it's a tag kit because you can turn tags into cards very, very easily. So I love that. So you need to sign up by October 10th. No, by November 10th. October's already, it's already gone. October 10th is gone. By November 10th. When you do that, you'll get this kit. I am still offering 10 handmade cards for everybody who signs up for Paper Pumpkin. I have about 6 sets of 10 left that I want to send to homes. So I just sent out, I had 3 Paper Pumpkin people sign up last month and I just sent their cards out to them. So they should have them. And I'm still doing that. I just want to get rid of the cards. Not get rid of them, but I just want them to go to somewhere where they're going to be used because I just have too many of them. I make too many and they overflow. So if you want to sign up for my Paper Pumpkin, this is $20 a month. You always get a stamp set and you get a little Stampin' Spot. I do this with my Stampin' Spots. I cut the paper on one side, the sticker on one side, and I leave that second sticker back here attached, and that way I never lose my lid. This is Night of Navy that they sent us this month. I love Night of Navy. The stamp set says Season's Greetings, Winter Wishes, wishing you a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. Love these sentiments. I don't think we have a sentiment that says this, wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, so I'm glad to have that sentiment. And then some snow falling. And then here is the kit. I will save my tissue paper because that comes in handy. I love that they don't put a sticker on it anymore. Because then I don't have to worry about it tearing. So these are the cards. Okay, so right away, I'm just going to say, first of all, I always throw these away. This is adhesive dots and they suck. I can't stand them. Okay, so here's card bases. Okay, so this is, it's pretty. I feel like it alone without anything, it might seem like a little bit of a cheap image. We have some snowflakes, which, can I just have 1,000 more of these? That's what I need. This is not enough. I can promise you it's not enough. And then there's always a lot of stuff in these kits. First of all, I'm loving these. These are gorgeous. I would get the kit again just for these envelopes. They're silver lined. And then they have this like wood grain inside. I love this. Love it. Love it. Love it. There's some tags here, which are beautiful. These blue kind of tags here. And then where are my instructions? It always comes with instructions. So when you open up your kit, don't throw this piece away because that's where your instructions are. Here's some more ideas with this kit. Okay, so I like this much better. I like this card much better. Oh, I guess they opened. I wouldn't choose to do that. I guess they opened the, maybe? I don't know how they got this wood grain. Okay, you guys want me to do something with this? Because I sort of have an idea, but it might take a little, it wouldn't be quick. So there's some die cuts, and then there's these die cuts here. And this is shimmery. So the other thing I'm going to suggest to you, we're going to pull all of this out. I like to sort of pull all my die cuts out at one time. I feel like it's easier. Okay, so here's all my die cuts. This is on like shimmery paper. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I would suggest keeping this and using this, cutting this out. Like I probably don't need, like this I'm going to keep because I feel like I could totally use a punch or something on it. So let's throw that away. Okay. And then I'm just going to try something. Let me grab, if this works, I'm going to freak out. Where is it? Hold on, guys. I got to find my stamp set. There it is. This can't possibly work. Oh, no, it doesn't. But it almost does. Okay. Okay, so let's make something. But it's gonna, it's not gonna be quick. I'm just gonna tell you guys that. What I'm thinking is this right here. I sort of want to use that as inspiration. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut out this tree. Now, it's not horrible. It just kind of looks like, I feel it just kind of looks like one of those, Well, it is. It's like a pre-made card. It's a pre-made with a pre-made image on it. You know, it just doesn't obviously look stamped or crafty, which is fine. I don't think it's ugly, but it's a little too flat for me. So I'm just fussy cutting this out. I mean, I don't think there's no rocket science to this. I'm leaving a little bit of a border around it, like the blue border. And I'm not being too terribly careful. Just like so. Okay. Okay, so let's take a die cut. And let's cut I'm going to take a piece of watercolor paper. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, this particular technique that I'm going to do. I've been meaning to do a full video on it, and I just haven't. Okay. Whoops. I pulled out like 2 pieces of watercolor paper. Then I'm going to take a stitched circle die. You guys still with me here? Okay, so watercolor paper is really thick because we're going to do some watercoloring. Okay, so I'm going to grab a board. I don't know how this is going to turn out, you guys. I'm not exactly positive. We're just going to go with this and see. So then what I'm going to need is a clear block. I'm going to need some colors here. We're going to need some blues. I'm going to do Pretty Peacock. I'll do Night of Navy. And I'm going to do Blueberry Bushel. And then I'm going to need a black. So I think I'll do Memento Black. Okay. So there's Night of Navy. Let me think about how to do this. Pretty Peacock. I'm trying to remember how to do this technique. And then here's Blueberry Bushel. I'm just pressing that into that block to get ink on it. This is a pretty, like, intense technique for me. I don't usually do such kind of intense techniques. And my Wink Estella is dead. I go through these Wink Estella pens like you wouldn't believe. Okay, so I'm going to cheat a little bit. And I'm going to pull out a really old product. This is Smooch Spritz. Do you guys remember this? Stampin' Up! Used to carry this. You might have this in your collection. I just got to shake it up. And then, oh, is this brand new? This is brand spanking new. I must have grabbed my new one. Well, we'll go with it. Okay, so we're gonna I need there to be a lot of water on there. or moisture. And it doesn't matter if it runs together because we're going to do something crazy anyways. I'm telling you, I just have wanted to do this technique for a while. Okay. So now, I need like a regular paintbrush. I don't even know what I'm doing, you guys. Now I'm nervous. I'm going to use my Wink of Stella. Okay. So the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spray the watercolor paper. Oops, look what I tried to do, you guys. I'm getting like nervous that this is not... I'm in over my head. I'm in over my head. Okay, because I want the paper to be wet. So then what I'm going to do... Yeah, see, I think I need a bigger paintbrush. I definitely am going to need a bigger one for the black. Does anybody know what I'm doing? Can you guess the technique that I'm doing? Looks like a big mess right now, and it might be. I mean, we might just have a real big mess on our hands. I'm not even sure. I've actually only done this technique like one time. Okay. It looks fun. Kind of looks like a big mess, right? Okay, so I'm definitely gonna need a bigger paintbrush for... Look at this. I don't know what I was thinking. This is a mess. I don't know. Maybe it's because I haven't crafted in what feels like 1,000 years. But I just feel like being messy. Okay, so let's dry this. Let me grab my heat tool. It's a process, right? It's just the process. Okay, let's heat set this. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfectly dry. Okay, so now we need black, and we need a lot of it. A lot of it. Oops, I bumped my phone. Okay. I mean, like, I need a lot of black ink. I don't even know if Memento is the right... I mean, I'm just gonna go with this. Let's see. Here's Memento. I don't even know if that's enough black. Okay, so then we need like a paintbrush. And then we're gonna need some water. Okay, I always have a bottle of water in my craft room. That's just for water. Well, it's just for whatever. Not just watercolor, but... Okay, I think I need this. I don't even know, you guys. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, let's try this. Okay. So now we need the black. Okay. I might have even needed a bigger black. paintbrush. I feel like the idea is not to mix too much of the color together. The idea is for the blue to shine through. I definitely want all around these edges to be black. I really don't want any white showing. How bad of a mess does this look? Okay. Anybody can guess what it's supposed to look like? Okay. Okay, now we're gonna heat set this. I have no idea why I've wanted to do this for so long, but I seriously have wanted to do this technique and do a video on it forever. Okay, so let's heat set this. Can you guys see? Okay, and then let's take, yes, a night sky. Okay, let's take just a little bit more of this blue. And this is all shimmery, so it is really shimmering a lot. But this is so messy. This is usually not my style, you guys. Usually not my style. Because it is messy. That's why it's usually not my style. Okay, let's heat set this one more time and then we're gonna get on with the card, right? Okay, and since we're just like, since we're just going for it and we're like being messy, let's just keep going. So I'm going to take my silver ink. This is the Delicata ink. You guys, the copper one is sold out. If you have not picked these up, please pick them up. The copper one is gone now. It is completely gone. The silver and the gold, the last time I checked, was still around. And they told us this week that they are not, that they are not carrying them over into the catalog. So I'm I'm very disappointed to hear that. I was really hoping that they would carry those over. Okay, I'm just really messy, you guys. This is just like a very messy process. So I'm just using baby wipes and I'm cleaning off this. And then I did that silver and then I mixed it with some of that spray. I would normally just use my Wink of Stella. And it's not going to come up a ton. But it will be enough. Oh, no, 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 no. We are not ruining that piece that I just spent 1,000 years making. Okay, so let's heat set this one more time and then we'll make the card. Okay, let's heat set. Whoops, sorry guys. Okay. So now let's make the card. So let's set aside all of this messiness. Crazy. This is craziness. Who does this all the time like this? Not me. Oops, I dropped my paintbrush. Okay, now I feel like I gotta clean this. This is messy, messy, messy. Okay. And then I feel like my hands are all black and blue. And one time my husband thought I had a bruise because I had all this blue and black ink all over me. And he thought I was bruised. Okay. Now let's make the card. So we have our tree that we cut out. The inspiration for this was this right here. So what I want to do is, I think I'm even going to take black cardstock. Let's do blue. Let's do a blue. Let's do Night and Navy. Yeah, that's going to be better. So we'll use the trimmer. Let's cut at 4 1/4. Oh, I almost dropped that trimmer right on the ground. Okay. Now, I have no, like, really clear idea after this point what I think that I should do. We're going to use one of these. Well, let me see the picture again. Where'd it go? Right here. Let me look up close. Okay, so what we need to do is we need some white. So let's grab our Whisper White. We need to cut this anyways. So we'll do this at 4. And then 5 1/4. It's okay, this is getting me in the mood to like be really crafty anyways, because my plan today is to craft all day. I've got to get some stuff created for next week. And so I'm planning on putting on my new secret obsession, which is Keeping Up with the Kardashians, which don't tell my husband I'm watching that. But I started watching it from the very beginning. I'm on like season 6. And so I'm going to put that on and I'm going to craft all day. and get ready for next week. So we have one inside the card. Okay, now let's put one outside of the card. Okay. So there's that. And then let's put some foam on this. And I just happen to have a piece of square foam here. The reason I got hooked on it is because I watched that, have you guys seen that the True Hollywood Story like is making a comeback? And I used to love that show. And I watched the one about Kim Kardashian. And I was like, you know, I really know nothing about these people because I've never watched the show. Like, I don't keep up with them. I don't know anything about them. And I was like, I really probably should know, like, what the situation is. And so I started watching it and I totally got hooked. Okay, so I'm thinking of this. And then the tree. And then the sentiment. I'm feeling like, well, I can bling it up, right? It's totally fine. We're just gonna go with it. It's okay to not have a plan when we start out. So the background came out probably more, like a lot darker than maybe I wanted it to. Because this is shimmery and it's watercolor paper and all of that, I'm going to do liquid glue. Oh my gosh, you're so right, Daisy. It's like you can't turn away. It's like the Real Housewives. Like, I watch that in the summertime when I just need to, like, I call it just like mindless TV, like when I don't need to think about anything. And it is like a train wreck. And now I'm totally addicted to the series. Because I'm like, I can't look away. Like, I can't do it. Okay, so there's the tree. So then let's do the sentiment. And where's my paper pumpkin stamp set? Anybody see it? Anybody at all know what I did with it? Right here. Winter Wishes. Let's do that, because then I'm going to do some other stuff. Winter Wishes. And then let's do this in like a dark blue. Like a bright blue. Blueberry Bliss. Or blueberry, what is it? Not Bliss. Blueberry Bushel. I was thinking of Blackberry Bliss, right? Yeah. Okay. Winter, I don't even know. I mean, I'm really not loving this situation. I'm really not. I feel like it's not the best thing I've ever done. But I'm committing. Sometimes it doesn't have to be award-winning, right? It doesn't have to be that. Okay. Because I said it was fine, I was going to bling it up. So what are we going to do? Any guesses as to what's coming next? Sequence for the win. Oh yeah. See, I was thinking white, like tone on tone, like white sequence on the white cardstock would like bling it up a little bit, because I just feel like it's so, I should have used white shimmery cardstock for this. That would have looked better. See, that's what would have been like, see, you got to plan it out first. Like this winging it never works. It never works. So if I was to do this over, I would totally choose to use white shimmery paper on the background. Like, see if it was like this white shimmery, that would have been perfect. Okay, sequence, focus, focus, focus. My desk is a hot mess, you guys. So now let's see, was it worth it to make this background? I think it would have been worth it if I would have made the whole and this, I don't want this here. If I would have made the whole background, like instead of it being a circle, like I think it would have been better if it was the whole background. Okay. I love the sequins that are like, you can get different, like they're different sizes. Like I'm loving these really large silver ones right here. I feel like I need another one right here. Okay. So let's just take a vote. Was it worth doing that whole messy situation for this card? I don't know that I would say yes to that. I'm not positive that would be a yes, because it is a mess over here. Did it turn out okay? Yeah, it did. It turned out okay, right? Oh, a couple of these snowflakes. I feel like these are like a cream color and not white. So, I don't know. I don't know. I do like it. I have a couple little spots. Oh man, one of my sequins came off. Where did it come off from? Maybe not. I feel like... I feel like I'm making it worse. Oh, Julie, you'll have to go back and watch the process of this. I feel like it needs some purple in it. Like I should have used blue and purple for the background and it would have shined through a little bit better. So that is the paper pumpkin alternative there for you. I'll have to clean up this mess and then decide what are some other... The other thing that would have been good on the background is the wood. That I see why they used that. The wood color on the back of this. So not bad. I don't know, it was fun. These backgrounds, like the skies and stuff, they're fun to do. So anyways, that was probably a longer Facebook Live than y'all expected. And that's okay. I am excited to be creating again. Like I said, I'm going to do some crafting today. And I'll be back all next week with normal stuff. So don't forget about all the things going on. The Christmastime Is Here suite and the Quick and Cute card class, along with the new trimmer. Purchase a new trimmer from me and get your name in a drawing to win $45 in a shopping spree. That will be fun, and I'll keep you guys posted on that. I'll be live on Monday, and then I'll be live next Friday, and I'll have all new posts for you guys all next week. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. This was a little bit of a crazy card that I did, but I liked it, and I think now I'm kind of in that mood to craft. So I think I'll finish my pretzels and my tea, and I'll get to crafting. I hope you guys are having a great day. Have a wonderful Friday and a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you guys next week.